All aboard!
Natural born hustler.
Got to get to some breaking news out of the sports world now. ESPN confirming to NBC it's cutting ties with its NFL commentator Shannon Sharpe. The move coming after Sharpe, of course, the Hall of Fame tight end, settled a lawsuit accusing him of sexual assault and battery. He has previously denied the allegations against him, and he hasn't been on the air since April. NBC News is out to Sharpe and his attorney for comment, although we haven't heard back. Ellison Barber is tracking this one. Ellison, what else do we know?
Hey, Hallie, I mean, it is a massive fall from grace for the Hall of Famer turned broadcast giant. As you said, his relationship with ESPN, it is officially over. He had not been on the air at ESPN since this lawsuit was first filed back in April. That was a decision at the time that he and his attorney had said they had made, that he had made on his own as he dealt with what he described back then as false and disruptive allegations. But look, he's no longer going to be on ESPN, and this is despite the network renegotiating his contract and announcing an expansion of his role on the show First Take just last year. You mentioned it, but no comment from ESPN or Sharpe as of yet. The split, it does come 2 weeks after the attorney who was representing the woman who had accused Sharpe of sexual assault and raping her in the state of Nevada on 2 different occasions, one in late 2024 and one in January of this year. It comes 2 weeks after her attorney announced that they had reached a settlement on that lawsuit. The terms of the settlement were not publicly disclosed. Again, Sharpe has consistently denied any wrongdoing here. He claims that he had a consensual relationship with this woman. Based on court filings in the state of Nevada, she had said that she had met Sharpe back in 2023 at a gym when she was 20 years old and that they had engaged in a relationship over the course of 2 years. And then again in late 2024, that's when she says she was assaulted by Sharpe, both physically and sexually, and raped at least 2 times. Again, no direct comment from Sharpe at this time. He and his attorney, they had previously said that the decision to step away from his role at ESPN in April was one that he made himself. This no longer a decision he has made himself. This is ESPN splitting from Sharpe. He will not be on that show, on that program, on the network moving forward. That being said, he does have an incredibly popular podcast that airs weekly, and as far as we know, that will continue. But Hallie, in terms of his relationship broadcasting with ESPN, that is over.
Ellison Barber, thank you very much for tracking that.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top...
That's really messed up. You know what I mean? That's really, really messed up. And the reason why I say that that's really messed up, because it's like, this man should have known better, man. Ain't no way that you that damn old and you don't know better, man. Like, I know better. What the hell? This lady said, put that big this lady said, put that big black baby in me, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Any white woman tell a black man, put that big black baby in me, he should have fucking ran. What the fuck? Like, I was so disappointed in that man. If that was my uncle, bro, me and him, I had to fight a little bit. And I know that's his business. He his own man, but come on, dog. How did you fall short to that, man? Like, you just out here doing anything. Literally, like, you worth M's, bro. The man was finna sign $100 million contract. You finna sign $100 million contract and you finna mess this up for this, man? How do you do that? I don't understand. It's just some things that I don't get, I won't get, and I just don't get, man. This is another video of him when he came back. I guess his brother's supposed to be going to the Hall of Fame, and he done basically shitting on his brother victory, you know, which is kind of crazy to me, because it's like, your brother worked all this time, worked so hard to, you know what I mean? Like, they was the first brothers to ever be in the NFL. Not Peyton Manning and his brother. No, these 2 black men was going to be the first men to ever be in the Hall of Fame together as brothers. And it's like, damn, what do you supposed to do? I know they mama is so disgusted with them and what he got going on, man. I know I would be, because it's like, you done let this girl trick you out your character, bro. You done let this girl really trick you out your character. Easily. I'm talking about so easily. And you thinking with your Johnny. You could have did anything, man. You could have did better than that. y'all men who getting this real money, y'all got to notice that it's people out to get y'all, man. I need that type of money to where a motherfucker want to come at me like that, and which I ain't saying I'm willing to do those type of crimes, because I'm definitely not. But I need that type of money where it's like, shit, man, it make your exes come out the closet and want to fuck you over, because this man got real bread. Like, this lady ain't make no allegations like this until it was 2 years later. And then, not to be insensitive to the victim, but how do you get graped? We're going to use the G word, grape for YouTube purposes. How do you get grape not once, but twice? Make it make sense. Like, I just don't understand, man. But this is Shannon Sharpe respond video, and we're going to see what he's talking about, man. Let's go.
Before we get started, obviously, I'm sure everybody's heard the news by now that I will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week, and really the only thing that I really ask is, like, guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really wanted to be about him, and I wanted to be about my family. I know this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for. And unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. And so as I told him, as I profusely apologized to him earlier today, he said, bro, stop apologizing. You don't have to apologize. I'm your big bro. I'm going to love you regardless. We all make mistakes. And he says, bro, I love you. So I'm done with this. You're done with it too. Move on. And I really enjoyed my time at ESPN. It gave me an opportunity to bring my audience that saw me really just grow. They saw me, Lakers in 5, and they saw me say all these analogies that my grandparents gave me, and I was able to bring that to ESPN. So I'm very, very grateful for that. But I just wished, of all things, like I said, hey, they did what they felt they needed to do, and I'm at peace with that. But I just wish, guys, this thing could have waited until Monday, because I hate the fact that I'm overshadowing my brother, the first two brothers in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and this is what the headline's going to be for the next couple of days. So, bro, again, I know you told me this, I don't have to apologize, but I'm going to do it one final time tonight, and I won't apologize again. I'm sorry that I upstaged you in this manner. That was never my intent. You've been my hero. You've been my role model from as long as I can remember. And I apologize, and I thank all my fans for supporting me when I was at ESPN and every place that I've been, be it Club Shay Shay, Nightcap, Undisputed, ESPN. Thank you guys for your support.
Yep, that's how you fuck it up. That is how you really mess it up. Everybody give it up for Shannon Sharpe. Everybody, please give it up for Shannon Sharpe. Please give it up for Shannon Sharpe. He fucked the bag up. If you want to learn how to mess the bag up, ask Shannon Sharpe, because he fucked the bag up, man. How do you do that? I feel bad for his mama and his brother, to be honest, because it's like, damn, bro, you couldn't contain yourself, man. You a millionaire. You could have got anybody, man. And then it just goes to show y'all how these people really be feeling about us. Like, they didn't even try to get a man no type of leeway, bro. He asked these people, can y'all please wait till Monday after my brother go to the Hall of Fame to actually let this news go? Guess what they did? We don't get no fuck about you, Mr. Sharpe. They let the news go, which is so unfair, because it's like, y'all can have no respect for that man. He was one of y'all top commentators, one of y'all top journalists. You know what I mean? You got Stephen A. doing his thing, of course, but after that, I believe it's Shannon Sharpe, Skip Bailey after that. You know what I mean? Who else gonna do it? And I want to see who they gonna replace him with, because this is crazy. This is crazy. This is real crazy, and I know that his family's so disappointed in him, because I don't know this motherfucker, and I'm disappointed in him. And then, guess what happened soon after that? Guess what happened? Oh, man, y'all will never guess what happened after that. Chicago, we is in the map, baby. Cause guess what happened? You know, a Chicago woman gonna put her little 2 cents in. Yeah. Yeah, she finna be on top of Kaiser Hamlin with 20 mil. Cause guess what? A Chicago woman sued Shannon Sharpe right after that, man. Right after he went through this, got fired, guess what she say? Oh, I'm gonna pull a mama duck on her. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give me some of that money while you going down there. It sucks because the man is probably at his lowest in his life, and guess what? She trying to get that money. Is she wrong? Let's see what the video about, y'all. Let's see. You know Chicago gonna make their way in. We in the building, Chicago. Let's go. Let's see what they talking about.
We first introduced you to Jamalita Tillman back in April when her surprise moment at an Usher concert in London went viral.
She's getting a lot of attention again, this time, though, for a lawsuit against two big-name podcasters. Tia is here to break it all down. Tia?
Now, you guys remember when we actually spoke to her, that was back in April. Jamalita Tillman made it clear then that she was single after the signature cherry-eating moment during an Usher concert went viral. But now she's filing a $20 million civil lawsuit.
Wait. So she's suing Shannon Sharpe because she was getting freaky deaky at an Usher concert. And I'm jumping the gun. But I already know how Usher concerts go. I'm pretty sure y'all know how Usher concerts go. So what I'm already getting from this is she was doing some little freaky Usher Raymond, let them feed her the cherry type stuff. And Shannon Sharpe said something, and they broke up. Her man broke up. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but let's see what they talking about.
Against former athletes turned podcaster Shannon Sharpe, his media company Chad Ochocinco Johnson, and their producer.
I'm single, not married, not going through a divorce, but it was just a fan participation moment.
Copy of the lawsuit originally filed.
Okay, so let's read this. It say, defendant Shannon Sharpe and Shay Shay Media, LLC. The Shannon Sharpe defense hereby removed to the United States District Courts for Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division. The civil action penned against in the Circuit Court of Cook County, Illinois, and captive Tillman versus Shannon Sharpe. Case number 2025 L005447 in support of removal. The Shannon Sharpe defense stated the following. On April 24th, 2025, the plaintiff, against Shannon Sharpe and defendant Chad Ochocinco, Mr. Johnson, collective, none of whom Illinois citizen, in the Circuit Court of Cook County, Illinois. In her complaint, plaintiff brought forth claims to label and defend against defendants in, let's see.
In Cook County Circuit Court on April 24th. Just 4 days after another lawsuit was filed against Shannon Sharpe, accusing him of sexual assault, a case he has since settled. Now, Jamalita Tillman's suit has moved to federal court in Chicago, where she's suing for libel and defamation. In the lawsuit, Tillman claims that on April 12th, Sharpe and co-host Chad Ochocinco Johnson recorded an episode of their podcast Nightcap where they falsely claimed she was married and going through a divorce after her viral appearance at the Usher concert, implying that she played a role in the breakup. But according to Tillman, she was neither married nor in a relationship at the time. A screen grab shows the YouTube episode has since been set to private. Tillman says she tried to contact the podcast host and their company directly to correct the record, but received no acknowledgement or retraction. She says it's impacted her life as the director of the Harold Washington Cultural Center and a homeschool advocate.
Just throwing the word allegedly in does not get it done. Do the due diligence. That's what you have producers for and researchers for. Don't be so quick to chase the popular culture story. And I think that there needs to be changes at a federal level that is regulating these streamers, these podcasters, and all of these people that are calling themselves news media outlets that are monetizing false information that most people may not have the courage to stand up for themselves. And I say no more.
Now, of course, we did reach out to the podcaster's media company via email for a response to this story, and we have not heard back. The lawyers must file a response to Tillman's lawsuit by August 22nd. Of course, this is a story we will continue to follow.
So my man just having a shitty ass week, bro. Imagine, okay, imagine this. Imagine, yeah, hey, hit the like button if you here. I appreciate whoever just hit the like button. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and we gonna do our thing, man. We gonna keep it up. I'm getting a little tips. What y'all drinking on tonight, man? I got the Don Anejo, man. I ain't gonna lie, I got the Don Anejo going. Wait for wifey to get back, and we just chilling, man. What y'all got going on? What y'all drinking on? What y'all doing today? It's Friday, but back to the topic though. Yeah, imagine getting sued, settling a lawsuit, right, for some dumb stuff. Then you go back, get fired from your job. Then on top of that, you get sued again. Like, and on top of that, your brother going to the Hall of Fame as all of this is going on, bro. Imagine that. Imagine that. Can y'all imagine that? Like, I thought I was going through a hell of a week because I drove my Audi through some water and the steering went out. I'm just like, man, I'm ready to cry. But imagine this. So I guess my life ain't that bad at all. You know what I mean? Because they coming after my mans, and this lady just came out of nowhere talking about defamation of character because my man said you was married and you wasn't married. Like, that's worth $20 million. Look, she happy if she just get one. I bet she happy if she just get $1 million. She ain't wrong though. I'll probably be happy too. Shit.